Let's talk about the big 30. What's the fuss about making it before 30? Is it a societal standard? Is it a personal attainment goal? Is it a peer pressure issue? Or is it a social media influence? Let's discuss about the force of making it before 30. Hello and welcome to Nigerian Tribute TV. I'm Nelly Honu.
I mean, it's Olale.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm great, thank you. So what is it about 30? Because obviously there is something about 30. So we are not yet 30 yet. What? Getting close to 30. So there is definitely something about both of us now.
You man, please don't play a child though. Still a small girl, please.
Don't mind that. Don't mind that. We are definitely approaching 30. So what is it about 30? Because there is this, we need to make it before 30. We need to figure out what life is before 30.
I think the idea of 30 that people have in this society is that 30 is that age that launches you into adulthood. Well, don't get me wrong, 18, they say 18 is adulthood, but I think they believe that 30 is that age that launches you into serious and real adulthood. You are now ready to face life.
Like
For real, right? They don't expect you to make mistakes that you make
no more
you were
play.
20.
It's just
Your responsibilities have heightened, your ability to make decisions, they expect that you should have heightened, and a few other things here and there, right? They just don't expect you to make mistakes anymore. Now you will now ask the question, okay, if 30 is serious adulthood, what was 20s that we were in before 30? Playing
So now that we are in
upcoming adulthood. That's what they believe 20 is. But I think that's the idea around it. So that's why there's so much pressure that's been highlighted on 20 or
So at the moment you don't even get, because a lot of times people don't figure it out in their 20s.
We're human beings. Even in their 30s.
Yeah, you see people, they'll tell you that they just figured out life in their 40s, in their 50s.
In their 30s, they are navigating foreign waters. They are doing things that they've not done before.
And then society paints you as a failure, like you're just arriving late. Where have you been? Because everybody's egging you moving forward.
Society, it can be very tricky, and the beautiful and weird part of it is that people are the ones that make this society.
We are the society.
Exactly, and we are putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves.
According to Ghanaians. So
you have to say that.
Then, if you don't make it before 30, let's even define success. Success according to societal terms. They define success as wealth. You have to, accumulate your wealth before 30.
Yeah.
Know what you want to do. You're supposed to know, get married, settle down, own your $1 million company. Like, do you think this goal is even realistic for a Nigerian living in Nigeria? Is it even realistic? Because we know the present state of our economy right now. So is it even realistic to make it before 30 as a youth?
I like what you said about the definition of success being flawed, because I was going to even ask that, what does making it even mean? Because I think the idea of making it can be very limited to context, right? But society has just carried everybody together. You must make it before 30. So I think it's contextual. Maybe I would say, how can we thrive in our 30s, especially in Nigeria? See, we know how Nigeria is, we know how the situation of the economy is, but we are seeing people thriving regardless, right? We are seeing people thriving regardless, and we are seeing people that are trying their best to get there. So I don't know, I cannot just come and place a yardstick and say, yes, it's easy to make it. No, it's not easy to make it. But we are seeing people thriving, we are seeing people growing regardless. We are seeing people failing even at it, right? And picking themselves up, because failure is part of the mix. I mean, but society doesn't want to hear that you failed.
No.
They don't want to hear. They just want to clap for you once the work is done. Call us when the work is done.
See, society does not care about your background. Like, they don't care about what you're doing inside. They just care about the results.
The results.
So even if you're not mentally okay, but you're showing a positive result, they are okay with it. And
it's fine.
And they're going to give you your flowers.
Exactly. Remember what they say about consistency is hard when nobody's clapping for you. So you have to be the one clapping for yourself behind closed doors. It's when people see the results and you start putting their hands together for you and wanting to associate with you, right?
Now, is it a gender-based thing? Because when you ask people, they tell you, okay, society puts more pressure on the male gender to make it before 30.
Yeah, right.
Why for the female gender they tell them, okay, you have to, in fact, if you're not in your husband's house
You're a
before
failure.
30, what were you doing in your
Exactly.
20s? So is it a gender thing for for these two genders, female and male? Okay, as a man, you have to accumulate all your wealth, you have to know your direction, just this straight line that you're following. Why for a woman it's like this, your husband's house, then you see people praying,
Yeah, right.
to
Your success does not even now mean anything to them, because if you're not in your husband's house, you're a failure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a gender-based thing. I mean, pressure is eating everybody. As long as blood is running through your veins, we are in society together. One society or the other, it will eat all of
even
us.
teenagers go say they have pressure.
They are
By
collecting
the time you
it,
jam you.
Exactly.
It's pressure
Teenagers
too.
are even being overwhelmed. So I don't know. I don't think it's a gender-based thing. It's a people-based thing where everybody is collecting their own pressure, left, right, and center, regardless of the context. So that's what I think it is.
But to what sense of achievement is this? By the time you follow the societal pressure of making it before 30, to what end is this? These are questions you should ask yourself, because it's a youth thing, not a society thing. You have to ask yourself, to what end is this? And we should always know that human needs are insatiable. We keep wanting more everything.
You can't satisfy human beings who always want more.
So your wants are changing.
Exactly.
Like the older you get, your
or they are
wants,
even evolving.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a youth thing, not a societal thing. Let's discuss the effect of cracking under the pressure of not making it before 30. Of course, when you don't make it before 30, there are negative effects. Number one is depression. Depression creeps in. Then we have suicidal thoughts. Then we have neglect. You neglect yourself, you neglect your health, you neglect everything around, even your relationship. Things begin to suffer. Because why? Because you've not made it in that particular age bracket line that has been set up for us. So we have depression. We could also see drug addiction. Then people start abusing drugs. People want to take all different types of drugs just to be away from the society. I remember having a conversation with someone then, and I was like, okay, why? And the person was like, I just need to shut down at the moment, and drug is only that substance that can just keep him out from the world, because he said that by the time you wake up the next day, your problems are still there waiting for you. But at that moment, then you can't actually convince that person at that moment, oh, it's not drug. It takes time, and you have to know where the person is coming from before you can address that issue. And we have it, like we have a number of it, and we also see spiteful comments from people.
Yeah, right.
People that don't make it before 30, they are just so bitter about life.
On social media, have you been to Twitter and TikTok? Have you seen people's comments on TikTok?
Comment section, they cry.
Yo, and you'll be wondering, what is going through your mind? Why would you even say something like this?
Let me know see what's in my mind.
I like the way you highlighted on the mental effects. I think I want to talk about the social effects too, of cracking under pressure, the pressure of wanting to make it before 30. Socially, maybe with regards to your relationships, people don't know how to make meaningful relationships anymore because of that pressure to make it under before 30. So what do? They make people ladders, the stepping stone to their successes. So everything they want to do is, oh, I'm making friends with this person because it's going to help my business.
For the wrong reason.
I'm going to.
Can that be a wrong reason?
Yeah. Well, it's not genuine, right? You're not trying to create. People don't want to create meaningful and genuine relationships anymore. They are just creating connections. They are just trying to network because it's going to help their goals get better. If we look deeply, we'll see that people are doing it for the wrong reasons. They just want to do it for their goals. They will become parasitic. It's because of what they want, not what they can offer the other person. Yeah. So people, at the end of the day, in their 40s, 50s, 60s, if God tarries, right, it is coming. Then you find out that people don't have friends around them. All they had in the past were stepping stones, ladders, human ladders.
I don't want to say what's on my mind. I don't want to say what's on my mind. Then we have desperation. People just want to make it through any means, even if it means going through diabolical means, even if it's going through the fraudulent part. People just want to make it through any means. You get youths of nowadays, they will tell you that all win away. So even if it's even not teenagers, the rightful part, they don't mind taking it. At least they will tell you that at least they are making the money, they are okay, they are financially okay, and the rest. But definitely we need to sit down and reflect on all this, because at the end of the day, our success counts. We need to define our term of success. We need to define what it is about wealth. For some people, wealth is not having millions of dollars in their accounts. It's about having the right connections, maintaining good relationship with people. Wealth has different definition to everyone.
For some people, it might mean just having enough to meet their
Just
needs.
comfortable.
Just be comfortable. Just have enough. You don't have to overthink it and want to create wealth that will reach your fifth and 10th generation.
Yes. So what's a better way to approach this phenomenon? What's a better way? For me, celebrate your little wins. Even if you just buy new shoes, celebrate it. It's your money. Celebrate. Just be happy that at least you're able to use your money. Even if people are buying real Louis Vuitton, celebrate your own small Louis Vuitton that you have. Just celebrate your little wins.
It's the emphasis on the brand for me.
Yes, now celebrate your little wins.
Right. And also, I think I would say redefine what success is for you. Because society has a flawed idea of what success is, right? So you cannot base your idea of success on what society is saying or what social media is saying. It's a biased place. It's a biased society. Social media is a biased community. So redefine what success is for you, right? It's very important.
Create a balance in your physical, mental, social, spiritual, and financial life. Create a balance. Don't overwork the other aspects of your life, neglecting the other aspects.
Yeah, right.
Try to create a schedule for all this things. Just create a balance around all this.
Sorry to cut you, but is balance really achievable?
It is.
Because when people say balance, the first thing that comes to mind is everything is stable. Is it possible for everything to be stable at the same time? I mean, we are human beings.
Definitely.
We are not AI.
Everything cannot be
robots.
stable at the same time, but then there are levels to this thing. Because you have to take it gradual. It's a gradual process. When you ask people that, okay, let me take an example of women that are in the corporate world that are doing so well in the corporate world. When you ask them, how do you manage to be a mom, a wife, with this, they'll tell you that it's not easy, and they always create a schedule for themselves. Okay, I have to do this. This is because by the time you neglect one aspect for the other, of course you won't be happy with the outcome at the end of the day. So you have to just create a schedule for it. If you know that you're an high achiever, definitely you will want to make sure that there is a balance. So you have to create a balance. There are times you have to take time off for yourself, even just for yourself, without your family, just the time for yourself, just to reflect on your life, rejuvenate, pick up, just start from somewhere. Even millionaires, they start from somewhere again, and I don't mean like starting from scratch, but then they always start from somewhere, getting their energy back, getting themselves back, because a lot of times we lose ourselves pursuing our goals. So you can actually start up again and again and again and again. So there is nothing about that. So you trying to create a balance is you trying again and again. That doesn't mean that you're trying to create a balance in your spiritual life. You won't fail and drop. Of course, there are days that you start up again. Same in your social life. There are days that you might not be sociable. The next day you come back again. So it's always, you have to keep trying and trying and trying and trying.
So it's pretty much like setting your priorities right.
Yeah, so it's not like you getting it all at once. No?
Fair.
They're not AI, like you said. So, and we should understand that people have different timelines.
Yeah.
When you learn to understand the dynamics of this word and how it works, you understand that people have different times and seasons. So your season is different from that of another person.
Right.
So don't create a yardstick that, okay, because I attain that, next person beside me is going to attain that at this particular age and time.
Right. And also, above all, everything that we've said, it's important for you to redefine what success is, like we've said, and set your priorities right. Because it's a crazy world out there. Outside is crazy. Guard yourself. Because your mental well-being, your overall well-being is priority, should be priority. Right. Remember, your well-being is our utmost priority, and you can visit our website at www.tribuneonlineng.com for articles, many articles regarding your mental health and topics alike, right? And yes, it's been an amazing ride so far.
And I hope you haven't stayed true without subscribing to our YouTube channel. If
do well to subscribe. And we'd like to hear your thoughts. Do well to share. Turn on your notification bell for when an episode or a show drops. Moving on. And with this, it's a goodbye from us to you. Bye.
Bye.